channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Now this is the new channel from the Watcher. This is called Just for the Modders. Now my previous channel will stay focused on watch reviews, and this will be heading in a different direction, concentrating on modifying watches. So if you are brand new, it's the first time you're seeing this channel, I'd like to extend a warm welcome and invite you to subscribe to the channel. But if you are here from my channel around watch reviews called The Watcher, thank you guys for jumping over and subscribing. This is going to be a brief intro video. Well, I say brief, but we all know, if you know me from the previous channel, that I do have a knack for talking and I can talk forever. So it's going to be an intro video going through just covering the content and all the things that are planned for this channel. So first and foremost, my first concern was, will there be enough content to have a separate channel dedicated? Well, I believe that it will be. So I've got a bunch of ideas, bunch of videos, and this channel is not going to be professional modification. It's going to be around my experience and my growth as a watch enthusiast and somebody who does enjoy modding and how I've developed over time. So you're going to have a whole host of content here. It's going to range from really amateur stuff, really basic stuff for beginners, and then it'll move on to more advanced things, and maybe even, you know, the more apt modders, if you will. The guys with a lot more experience will probably look at this and take some tips, hopefully. But the majority of it will be around the amateur side of it, and, you know, just tips and tricks and mistakes I've made, and you know, just how to do mods. Everything is going to be related to modding somehow, some way. Before I go into the details of the content, a couple of things I'd like to address, because I can already foresee a couple of things. So first of all, my thoughts on modding. Well, personally, what I feel about modding, I think it's a great way to rejuvenate a dying skill, which is obviously watchmaking. You know, as time's gone on, the watchmakers have reduced. You don't normally see the local watchmakers open anymore. It's now obviously segregated to the high street jewelers. You know, if you're in the UK, Timpson's is a name that rings. That sounds very familiar. So it's gone away from that skill set we used to have. Now modding does bring that back slightly. It allows people like myself just messing around with watches, being able to change bezel inserts, movements, etc. Obviously there's different levels. There's a channel which I like to watch. It's called the Watch Repair channel. Obviously he's quite in depth, and that man's an expert in my eyes. He can break down a movement into all the little bits and bobs. This is not what we're going to do here. This is just going to be changing parts basically. So the direction I'm going is, as mentioned, we'll go into the content of it, and I will focus. There's something different I want to bring here, and I do realize it's going to be a bit of a niche of a niche of a niche of a niche. And what I mean by that is there's going to be quite a bit of content on a lot of these watches from Aliexpress. Now if you follow me on my channel The Watcher, where I do the watch reviews, it is predominantly watches from Aliexpress and the Chinese Homage brands. Now I am a Seiko fan, no doubt, and I love what, you know, the Chinese are doing. We're not talking about ethics here. You know, ethically, whether you agree with it or not is a different story. I'm looking at it just from an enthusiast point of view. So there is a whole boatload of questions around the Aliexpress stuff. You know, how easy are they to mod? What parts fit, what parts don't fit, and that's something I am going to be exploring, but that might not appeal to everybody. I will be doing also original issues, original watches. I also, because I trade in watches, time to time I buy watches that do need a bit of work doing to them, so I might need to replace a bezel, replace a stem, overhaul a watch, change movements, etc. And it's something that I'll put out there. So it's going to be a bit of a journey, and I'll also put stuff like very basic videos, starting from basic tools. I'm going to cover parts, where to get parts from, because that's a problem I did have, and I do sometimes still have. We're going to be looking at failures, lessons learned. The biggest thing with mods, you don't get a lot of videos showing the, you know, a total bod job or a massive mod fail. So I'm going to put a few out there because I've had a fair share of my fails. And so this is the plan. I've got a list of things to list out, but I think content wise, just let's take each day as it comes, and I do have a lot of plans, a lot of different kinds of videos to come out. uploading frequency, to be honest with the other channel as well, I'll be looking around 2 videos a week. I might try 3, but at the moment I think 2 vids a week should be enough. So yeah, I'm just basically excited to start the channel. Let's see how it goes. There's quite a lot in the pipeline already. I need to make a list of all the content that I can put out there already. So, you know, there's various degrees of modders out there. There's people that are interested in it. People think it's quite hard to do, but I actually want to show that it isn't that hard. I picked it up from YouTube videos, from reading stuff. I picked it up only, I'd say, about probably 6 months ago. So, and I've come quite a long way. And that's what I want for everybody watching, show you how easy it is. And let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. I don't want to keep waffling on. So this is my intro. If you're here, hit the subscribe button and let's start from fresh on a different channel, and let's see where this journey takes us and how the channel develops. All right, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And then of course I'll take recommendations. But going forward, when the videos start coming out, I don't want like a million recommendations right here. Let's get this started and let's see what we can make of this. Thank you everyone for watching once again, and I'll see you for the next video.